um, my favorite artists, um, in the whole wide world is on YouTube, and he's very good, and I love to watch his videos on YouTube, and I love to learn from him when we get to that part of the video, because the first 5 minutes of the video you can skip past that because he likes to express his gayism at the beginning of every video. And if you're offended, you can just skip past it. I try not to be offended, but sometimes you'll take a good 20 minutes to express how what he claims he sees when he looks in the mirror. He's attracted to himself. He looks at himself on camera and he gets excited. And he'll spend anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes at the beginning of a video. If the video is running, okay, 30 minutes long, 5 or 10 minutes is going to be donated to gayism. If the video is 35, 40, 50 minutes long or more, 20 to 30 minutes is going to be devoted to gayism. I noticed one thing about people that are in these predicaments. They don't realize that nobody admires them for their sexuality. Nobody admires them for their colors. Nobody admires them for their politics. Nobody admires them for how well they can dance if they're not a dancer. Nobody admires a woman for twerking unless that is her stock and trade, unless that is what she is known for. That is what she makes her money from. That is what makes her TikTok, her Instagram, whatever. It's all about her being the world's favorite twerker. But shouldn't you be able to separate your sex life from your art life? I'm a Christian. And I don't go to work because it's all about Jesus. I don't do art because it's all about Jesus. I don't play the ukulele because it's all about Jesus. Now, I do express Jesus on my music and art channel because I don't do secular music. I do music that Christians listen to. So, my videos are focused on the Christian first and the rest of y'all second. Even this channel, it's devoted to the Christians first and then the rest of y'all. Because the Christians, our stock and trade is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And the truth of the matter is, we don't talk about our sexual appetites when we talk about Jesus. We don't talk about how many times a day or a week or whatever we sleep with our wives. We don't talk about, we don't ask you questions when we're trying to tell you about Jesus that we should be asking our wives or our husbands. We don't try to get you into, if the video was about art, I'm not going to remind you at the beginning of the video that I'm not too crazy about gay people. I don't need to do that. Because the video ain't about gay people. And I know some of y'all so hateful on Christians that y'all will sit there and not hear anything I'm saying and just stick to the fact that I dare say anything about a gay man. A gay man can do no wrong. He can do whatever he wants to do. But does my favorite artist, pastel artist, does he realize how much I love his artwork? Does he care? Maybe he don't care what I think about his artwork because I'm a Christian. He don't like Christians, maybe. Because like a lot of people are saying in this day and time, oh, Jesus don't like us, or God don't like gays. I believe God gave this man his talent. And I believe God looked at his talents and patted himself on the shoulder and said, look what I've done. And does his ability to do art, did he get that from being gay? Like, he doesn't just express the fact that he's gay. He expresses the fact of what kind of gay person he is. He expresses the fact that he's a bottom. This is how graphic it is. The twerking, putting his butt up on the screen, you know what I'm saying? Always, oh, and oh, what are we gonna do today? Stop looking down there, put your focus up here, And if he doesn't stop, or if he doesn't grow up a little bit and grow a pair, I'll probably unsubscribe from his channel. He'll never even notice unless a bunch of people do it at one time. And that's okay, because I am a Christian. And if I ever said why I don't support LGBTQ, that's the reason why I don't support LGBTQ. Because you don't know how to separate LGBTQ. LGBTQ ain't got nothing to do with your goddamn job. So quit trying to find some kind of angle to express it at work. It ain't got nothing to do with technology, science, okay, religion, the ukulele, the guitar, pastels, gouache, dancing. Got nothing to do with that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But every time I click on his channel, turn around, put his butt in the camera, and oh, y'all looking at me. What y'all doing in my house? And don't do that for 10 minutes. They don't say, now what we're going to do today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you a history of my pastel work. Okay, what was all that stuff in the beginning? What was that? What the hell does that have to do with pastels? Absolutely nothing. And if he doesn't stop, my Christian conscience is going to make me done with you, bro. I love your artwork. Maybe I will send you a donation to your Patreon. Maybe I'll even send you, a drawing of yourself or something. I don't know. To show my appreciation for you being, your God-given talents and you being a great artist. But I got to let you know I have unsubscribed. Because somewhere in there, somebody has to grow a pair, and somebody with a pair is going to let this man know. It might very well be one of his, somebody that ain't on YouTube, somebody that knows him in real life. Like, hey man, do you realize though that you're making the LGBTQ community look bad? Did LGBTQ cause you to be a great artist? No. Did LGBTQ cause you to quit your job and become a artistic entrepreneur? No. There's plenty of straight people doing it. Matter of fact, there's more straight people doing it. So don't even go there, because that ain't true. Your expression in the art has nothing to do with you being gay. You didn't bend over and take one day, okay, and then, woohoo! Woohoo! I can do pastels. No, it didn't happen that way, sweetheart. It did not happen that way. You were a pastel artist, and that was one of the things in your life that you can honestly thank God for. What you do with another dude behind the scenes, and you're always talking about, oh, I don't want to let you know about last night. I don't want to let you, Okay, you're right. I don't want to know about last night, bruh. It sure wasn't a woman. It sure wasn't Christian, whatever you did, with a woman or a man, it wasn't Christian. It wasn't right with God, so would I care? Okay? I don't want to know. You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't want to know. I love this man's work. But when he goes to trying to act like he needs to spend the first 5 or 10 minutes like he's on some kind of dating channel, trying to get somebody to look at his butt and say, I gotta have that guy. Like he's trying to prostitute himself. Putting on different clothes. Some of them are even girly clothes. Putting on women's clothes. Putting on these little Hillary Clinton pantsuits and that belong to women. Okay, and then dancing in front of the camera. Okay? Always talking about, oh, get your eyes from up here and bring them up here. Always talking about how sexy he is. And then you wonder why I'll never ever go back to being a non-Christian. You wonder why you can stick atheism up your butt. You wonder why you can stick the LGBTQ community up your butt. It ain't because you atheist. It ain't because you LGBTQ. It's because you don't know how to separate reality, okay, from your libido. You don't know how to separate reality from your dispensation, from your debauchery, from your abominations. Keep that crap private. If you're gay, nobody needs to know you're gay. Nobody needs to know whether you're a top or a bottom or whatever you are gay, except your lover or your so-called fake husband or fake wife, whichever one it is. Lesbians. Nobody needs to know that. Your mom and daddy don't need to know what you do in your bedroom. Your little brother, your little sister don't need to know what you do in your bedroom. The only people you need to express your gayism to is the one you're sleeping with. Am I wrong? What's the... What is the point? Like, okay, for example, I have 4 channels. I have 4 channels. Forgive me if I might go onto my business channel and I might say, and I might talk about Christians hating other Christians that are wealthy. That actually has a lot to do with the business world, especially if you're Christian. Or I might talk about prosperity preachers and how people are too hard on them or whatever. That does apply. But I don't go on my business channel and talk about my love problems or my dating problems or what I like to do in the bed with a woman or you know, the woman I met last night or any of that. You'll notice in my videos when I talk about the Asian girl up the street, the Uber driver, or whatever that I thought was extremely beautiful or whatever, it is in the middle of the fact that I had a conversation with this woman or I found out something about this woman. I am talking about the woman that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about pastels. I'm not talking about, you know, how to play guitar. I'm talking about her, the very woman that I'm expressing my adoration for. I'm talking about her. At least half the video is about her. And it's in the title. I'm talking about people and my relations to people around me. What's the title of the video? Your gayism did not give you the ability to be a great artist. You don't owe credit or homage to your gay lifestyle because you're an artist. No, that's one thing about you that ain't gay. But you got to make it gay. Okay? There's people that draw better than you, and a lot of your idols, they're not gay, bro. And maybe you think they support the LGBTQ community. Have you ever asked any of your famous painters that are still existing, do they support the LGBTQ community? Probably not. They're not all over the media. They don't like to be out there expressing themselves, so they probably don't support the LGBTQ community. And if you found out that I didn't support or that I don't support the LGBTQ community, you would probably tell me to take my subscription and shove it up my butt. If you find out that any of the people don't support your community, your gay community, you'll probably take away your sweet words about them because you think everybody that's a good person supports your gay community. No, they don't. If they're not out there running their mouths and trying to get everybody's support about it, look out. You'd be surprised what they really support. So why go out there in the world and be showing everybody your butt, okay, in your little Hillary Clinton outfits, okay, and all this stuff when they're not into that? Neither do I think that anybody that watches your channel that is not gay, just because they love you, they turned around and decided that gay is okay, just because they love your artwork. Like there ain't other artists out there better than you, or as good as you, or does something different that they like too. I'll put it like that. I love your work. I love your style. I love your personality about art. And the encouragement that you give about art is good. But when you got up there and said, when you just did that video that I just watched about how you went through some artist block, but you were really talking about depression. Because you went to talking about when you was away from the paper, when you was trying to You know, you talked about how you started overeating, and you talked about how you felt lonely and all this stuff. Let me tell you something. That's your community talking. That is your community. That is your abomination that you're into that causes you to feel that way. It ain't got nothing to do with art. Artist block and depression are two different things, buddy. If you was away from your house and you went away and was lonely and upset and felt all these different feelings, okay? And it's funny. Like I go to his channel and there's no dislikes. But when he is not on camera, he's got dislikes. He doesn't have dislikes on YouTube. He doesn't have dislikes on Instagram, TikTok, you know, you name it. No one's disliking this guy. But yet, in the real world, here you go. In the real world, he's still, because he's in the real world, his art is very fictional, and that's why it's so beautiful. But it cannot take him out of the real world. In the real world, you keep on riding that abomination, you are bound. It's just natural for you to get depressed because you're gay and you think it's cute, but nobody cares. And so you begin to feel that it's not cute anymore. Let me tell you a little secret. It never was cute. It never was cute. It never will be cute. Never. I tolerate those around me that are gay. But oh God, don't ask me. Don't ask me. You ask me how I think about you being gay, you better be Steve Austin. You better be Terry Crews. You better be Mr. T. Because you're going to want to knock me out. Because I'm going to tell you to repent. And let go of that abomination. Nobody is benefiting from you being gay. Your artwork's not benefiting from you being gay. Your friends and family are not benefiting from you being gay. Gay never taught you anything but to either bend over or get somebody else to bend over for you. Gay never taught you squat. But the first time I began to have a little bit of feelings for a woman, she wasn't a woman. And neither was I a man. I didn't need nobody to teach me anything. I didn't need nobody to groom me and teach me any pronouns and help me to get my pronouns right or anything. I looked in her eyes and she stuck her finger in my pudding. I say that today. They say, "Oh, you know where her hands been." Dude, I didn't care. If she touched any part, I was so attracted to this girl. If she touched any part of her body, okay, with that finger that she stuck in my pudding, we talk about it today. We say, "Ooh," and I say, yeah, but I was young, you know. We were young. We wasn't even really old, you know. And I was just, and she just kept dipping her finger in my pudding, you know what I mean? Scratch her hair, dip, you know. That hair, that gorgeous hair was coming all down her back. I could smell her perfume. And I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I was thinking in my head. I knew. And this was before porn. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't need nobody to, as that little boy said in that video that went viral, make me a part of it. Make me a part of it. It doesn't matter if I'm gay or straight, but that I be a part of it. No. I wasn't a part of anything but her. Not no other girl, not no other dude, nobody. I saw this little silky black hair thing dip her finger in my pudding, and it just seemed so intimate. And I tell people that today, ooh, you gross. She had stuck her finger in my pudding, I'd have choked her, you know. Not if you're attracted to her. Not if that pudding is the way you break the ice. See, that vanilla pudding was the way we broke the ice. You know, I'm like, oh, this is how you get these lovely little Caucasian ladies to talk to me, or to open up the gate so I can talk to them. Nobody had to molest me. Nobody had to groom me. Nobody had to put on a dress and come to my school and get me on board. There was no orientation. Okay? LGBTQ was the Lung and Cancer Foundation or something back then. It wasn't nothing, had nothing to do with gay. You know, lung and cancer and gastrinitis and gastrointestinal something. Look it up. It was never, now you can't say that because that belongs to the gay people now. That belongs to the gay and transgender people now. Anyway, that's enough for him. My favorite dancer. And I'm all about her being beautiful, and she's sexy. And I think she's a very, very good shuffle dancer. And shuffle dancing, depending on what branch of shuffle dancing you do, ain't really that much immoral. It's kind of clean. The regular shuffle dancing where your regular shuffle dancing. It's pretty decent. It's pretty cool. And I started looking at her, and then I started comparing everybody with her. Nobody can do it like she does it. She's a shuffle dance teacher. Well, there is one girl that can do it better than her. But she don't have as many videos, as many subscribers. And you can't help when you look at this girl wondering who the lucky guy is. You can't help it. You can't help but wonder who the lucky guy is. Because somebody lucky here. Any man that's dating her is a lucky man. Because this woman is beautiful. She did a video the other day that I watched. And it was a short, and I cut it off as fast as I turned it on. Because I felt kind of upset with her. And I can tell that she's a feminist without really getting to know her, without ever hearing her open her mouth. I can tell that she's a feminist. I can tell that she's not married. I can tell that she's probably sexually promiscuous. Okay? How can I tell this? Because she's all about her body and her appeal. It's not even the dancing. Because you can be sexy as a woman that's sexy like her and do shuffle dancing in blue jeans. She don't do shuffle dancing in jeans or long pants when it's 20 degrees outside. And you can tell she's wealthy. You can tell she don't have a care in the world other than to make extra money. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Her boyfriend could be a veteran, or her fiance could be a veteran. I'm looking at her hands. I don't see any rings. You're going to do videos and twirl around like that and show your skin and all like that. You need to have a ring on your finger, so people know they ain't going to just come over to come looking for you with their zipper open. Okay? I mean, you know, what's up with these women not wanting people to know that they got a love in their life? They don't talk about their boyfriends. They don't talk about their fiancés, their husbands until you bring it up. Oh yeah, I have one of those. And vice versa. A lot of these hotshot guys, they don't, you know, they always want to leave themselves open in case the ladies. I see people like that at work. Then they want to come to me and talk to me about policies that ain't even been posted yet. Dude, get out my face. You're a pervert. Go home to your wife and ask your wife what the policies are, bruh. You ain't supposed to be chasing this little young thing around the job site, okay? While she telling everybody how much of a pervert you are. And the only reason why you think it's cool is because your wife don't know about it. But I gotta go home with my wife. My wife don't want me working daylight. My wife don't want me working afternoon shift. Okay. So your wife got you on this shift, so you can go get it from somebody else. Is that what's going on here? Your wife wants you to put you on a shift to where all the ladies are so you can go cheat? You know? At least that's the way you sound. That's all you think about. First thing, as soon as you get to work, every girl, hey girl, you better stop looking at me like, what you got on, girl? Let me see, what you got on? You looking fine today. Woo, what you looking at me like that? Woo. Stop looking at me like you want me to kiss you. And then you wonder why I have to be Christian. Your sexuality is meant to be private. That's what makes it great. You know, the beautiful thing about a man that's sleeping with a beautiful girl is nobody has a clue with what she's wearing, what she got. They don't get to see thighs and boobs, and they don't get to see, you know. This woman walked past my job site today, and she was an older woman, probably older than me. And what was going on in the front just stopped that. We lost. I'm a man. He's a man, okay? I found that out today. He a man. He a man like myself. Because he lost, you know, I try to discipline myself. But the front of her body kind of just said, hold up. What just happened? What just happened? So then she's going to try to walk by and act like her chest didn't say good morning to us before we said good morning to her. No, sweetie, we don't need you to say good morning. Your chest did it for us. Now you know what you're doing. Okay, you know what you're doing. It's one thing when a woman wears something and you know, something that covers her up and she can't help if her chest, you know, she just got that kind of chest. Okay? It's another thing when women wear clothes that let you know that she knows she got chest. Here I come. Look right here, baby. Look right here. Look, are you looking? Look right here. You see my chest? You see my chest? You know I'm hot. I'm old, but I'm hot. Don't nobody got a chest like it. Look, are you getting a good look? Okay, I'll act like you didn't see it. I'll act like you ain't looking. Oh yeah, good morning, how are you? Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Have a nice day. Yeah, he saw it. Yeah, I still got it. But that's my thing. Like your sexuality, your whether you're a man or a woman, your sexuality is private. Gay only matters and makes a difference when we realize that you are having sex that is an abomination. You are having sex that is backwards compared to intelligent design, backwards according to science, backwards according to biology, backwards according to simple common sense. Somehow you think you, a woman, in a box haircut and a mustache and them hairy legs, no vagina, no boobs, just fat on your chest. You think you're a woman. And you feel that we need to be reminded that before we look at your art videos, hey, I'm gay. In case you didn't know, hey, y'all looking at me. Y'all looking at me. Oh, I'm so beautiful. Oh. Sick of it. Who cares? What's this have to do with the title of the video? I didn't come. The title of the video should have been How to Act Gay in 10 minutes. And then in the middle of the video, you can say, hey, while I'm being gay, why don't I show you some of my pastel drawings? Yeah. Same thing with women. Women walk around holding their purses. And the black community is getting fed up with it. Especially black men, even black women. I'm sick and tired of getting on the elevator and these white women are holding their purse all the time. Okay? That don't bother me. What bothers me is that the only reason why I'm there is to do a job. The only reason why I'm there is because I'm paid to be there. That I didn't know your little hot behind was coming. I had no idea your hot behind was coming. That I got a boss that would rather be out here up in your face instead of me. But he ain't here, so I gotta be here. I gotta make sure you get in and out of the building safely. I gotta make sure you're escorted. I gotta make sure it's not about you. It's about my job. And yes, it is about me being a gentleman. Because even though women don't know what a gentleman is anymore, and some don't appreciate it, they still expect us to do it. Even lesbians expect men to be gentlemen. Okay? Even Miss Griner expects a man to be a gentleman. Okay? Hold the door, escort you, make sure don't know hoodlums follow you around, and you name it. But how dare you act like something wrong with us because you dress like that and looking like that and probably cheating on your husband or boyfriend or whatever, and you making it about you. We didn't know you was coming. Nobody said, hey, the princess is coming. Get ready. No, you just showed up. And we treated you like we treated a dozen other women before you ever showed up today. How dare you act like every man wants you that way? How dare you try to act like everything is rape culture? I don't need to come to work. I mean, I'd be smart, but I don't need to come to work, okay, and get paid to do one job and then rape women for free on the job so I can go to jail. I don't need you to act out. And you and half of y'all on TikTok shaking your butt, shaking your little boobies, wearing your little look like underwear bikini, okay, and doing all this stuff, and then you want to act like every man wants to rape you, every man wants to get a feel or something. You can't have it both ways. You can't live your life like a slut, like a whore, and then be touchy at the same time. Because the one that loves you don't need you to dress like that. Now, if you're going to do porn, yeah. If you're going to sleep with, a dozen guys before you take a shower, yeah. We need you to dress like that. But the man that you love, you don't need to dress like that. You're going to take that off and put on sexy lingerie. Sad thing is, though, you already got sexy lingerie on. Where is this thing? You heard the story about the girl who did the Father and Son and Holy Spirit bikini. What is her name? Addison Rae. And then they talking about other people. They talking about Beyonce in the news, and they talking about, how dare these women do this stuff? Okay? Yes, you are right. You that are looking and judging this video and saying, well, you need to keep it in your pants. You need not to get such a horror on over every little thing. I'm human. And I'm very, 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 very much crazy about women. But I will control. I do control, actually, my sexual behaviors and my sexual appetites, and I do make a covenant with my eyes like the Bible tells me to. But how dare you act like that's wrong? Act like that's wrong. It's wrong for me not to care about you strutting down the hallway with no clothes on. Strutting down the hallway in a thong. Taking a break from shuffle dancing to show yourself in your little bikini wardrobe. How dare you take a break like that and then turn around and act like every man wants to rape you. Every man is creepy. Every man is trying to get a feel. Every man don't know how to do nothing but stand there and look at women's butt. Look at women's butts. I almost cuss. How dare you dress like that? What kind of job you got? What kind of family you got? What kind of boyfriend you got? That you walk around like this? It ain't a matter of being jealous of you or being jealous or worried about you. It's a matter of you staying single. A single prostitute. Because that's what you are. You just don't have the guts to put it all out there. Like other women, maybe you got something to lose, they don't. But see, why you got something to lose and you know this, you want to play games with it. You wish you didn't have nothing to lose. And women are very dishonest. They're very dishonest in the sexual dating world in a way that men don't get to be. That really bugs me. Women are very dishonest. Beautiful women are very dishonest in the dating and sexual promiscuous world, which I'm glad I'm not in it. Okay? I stay out of there. Okay? In a way that even if I was in there, I can't be that dishonest. Because nobody cares. But when women do it, it's like, oh, thank you. Oh, I want to be like her. What? No, you don't. You don't want to be like her. Grow up to be a mature adult woman. Focus on growing up and going to college, if college makes any more sense. I don't know if it makes sense to go to college in 2023, but grow up, go to college. Get your life together. Save your virginity for the one that you will love. And don't go out there with these clothes on that ain't no clothes at all, that send a message out there that says, oh, I'm willing to sleep with anybody if they come to me and say the right words, or I'm willing to sleep with anybody if they know how to talk to me, if they know how to, spend money on me, or whatever. They want to make me a sugar baby or whatever. I'm willing. That's the message. You need to keep your sexual feelings between you and your husband. They don't go to the security guard at the hotel. They don't belong to the police. Okay? They don't want to put their hands on you dressed like that. And then it's easy to make a cop lose his career if he got to fight with you. I mean, everything's there to touch. Okay? You got nerve to go out there in something that you can't keep on your body while you're sober. And then you're going to get drunk and you can't keep it on your body. It keeps falling off. You got no underwear underneath this thing. But all the people that come to my channel, oh, D-Roy, you need to get a grip. You're in the jiggity jig thing. You're getting all upset over the jiggity jig thing like some of you dummies. I'm getting upset by you saying that morality is subjective, when everything is rape, simply because women are immodest. What was she doing there? Why was she dressed like that? Why was she acting like that? Why was she dancing like that? Where's her boyfriend? Where's her husband? Where's her dad? Where are the men at in this picture? The only men here are the dude over there in the corner playing with himself while he's watching her. There's no protection. And then everything's rape. Some things need to be kept private. Your sexuality has nothing to do with your ability to shuffle dance. You being a pastel artist has nothing to do with you being gay. You being a beautiful singer has nothing to do with your sexuality. Okay? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why are you throwing it up in everybody's face? Why? This is my problem with immodest women. This is my problem with atheists. This is my problem with the LGBTQ community. Why are lesbians the biggest worshipers of the pipe in the dome? Okay? When they're not even into that. Oh, Maybe they are into that. Maybe being a lesbian is just a political thing. I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, you need to keep your sexuality to yourself. This is what America has against homosexuality. This is what America has against the women of the world, unmarried women, women who practice sexual promiscuity, women who practice abortion. You know what I mean? This is the problem that we're having. You think it's not a problem, but it is. Not a problem for me, it's a problem for you, sweetheart. It's a problem for you. Okay? Because you need to understand that your sexuality is only what you're willing to really do behind closed doors. It has nothing to do with those that like to watch you dance. It has nothing to do with those guys that you never will date. It has nothing to do with them. You need to keep your physical world private from your social world. You need to keep your physical world private, your sexual world private. This goes for lesbians, this goes for feminists, this goes for the LGBTQ community, this goes for Hunter Biden. My God. Okay? This goes for I forget her name. But it doesn't help another man in his marriage or him seeking love to know what your sexuality is all about when he didn't click on your video to see that. He came to watch you dance. He didn't come to watch you strip. If he wanted to watch you strip, he'd have been looking for you at a strip club. I came to watch you do pastel painting. I didn't come for you to give me an introduction what it means to be gay and be a bottom. I don't need to know that, bruh. I like you because you're a pastel artist, not because you're gay. Is that okay? Is that okay with you? That everybody does not support you being gay, but that doesn't mean they don't like you as a person. They just don't support you being gay. You're not getting money for being gay. You're getting money for selling art. And not gay art, just art. You could get money for selling gay art. And that's a separate channel. You don't put everything on one channel. I am DeRoy Cruz. I am your life applications officer. If you don't understand what I'm saying, call me names, whatever, your loss. I don't care. I said it, and now I feel like I got it off my chest. The heck with you. If you don't understand what I'm saying and understand that I'm right, I don't care. Because it's the truth. It's right anyhow. God bless you.